it's just like a bright orange yellow, just whoosh, flash type of thing.
You guys do that in the backyard?
No, in the front yard.
Oh yeah, you don't have a backyard, that's great.
But yeah, man, I'll call you later tonight, man, when we're wrapped up and we're just chilling, drinking. All right?
Alright, dude.
All right, cool, dude.
I'll talk to you later, man.
Later.
So yeah, Chris, looks like we got some experimentation going on here.
Yes, we do. This is an actual newer kind of spin on the Joe Cell technology. Let me get a light here. It's dark outside. Yes. So we got a DC power plant here. And it's basically pumping about the same amount of power that an alternator on a car would go. And if you follow the wires here, we basically have a digital multimeter hooked up, and we stumbled across this weird phenomena that if we dial in a positive and negative, that basically you see it's pulsating here. We've never seen that before, nor has it been documented anywhere that we've actually read. Once we bring it to this supposed threshold, we basically see that the reaction that happens inside the cell itself actually accelerates. And as you can see here, we've got a copper tube here, and we have a steel tube here. And it's not galvanized. It was just a normal black nipple finish, and we use sandpaper to basically buff it out. All we got going is the black wires are negative and our red wires are positive, and we do have a negative voltage going to it. So basically what we're going to show here in a second is that this does in fact produce hydrogen and oxygen, and it is in fact quite flammable.
What's the blue stuff in there?
Well, we're theorizing that the blue shit in there, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be cursing if this is going to be in there, the blue stuff in there is actually some sort of chemical reaction coming off of the copper pipe, you know, because when copper tarnishes, it does turn that particular color. If you've ever washed a penny in the washing machine, you know that it tarnishes into that color. So that's what we're theorizing that it did there. And as you can see, it kind of almost looks like a putty in there, but when I slosh it around, it is in fact just straight up tap water. So, in about a second here, we're going to light a match and throw it on this saran wrap and show you all viewers that this is in fact producing a relatively high amount of hydrogen and oxygen.
Awesome, let's do it.
Yes.
Someone want to light it? You want to light it? You guys going to be on camera, I hope you don't mind.
I'll light it. There. Kids, do not do this at home. This is extremely dangerous. We're doing this in the name of science.
Yes. Oh no.
Oh, you missed. You missed. We got 3 tries left.
My battery is low. We have minimal time.
There you go. Oh, hydrogen and oxygen explosion.
That's craziness. Alright. But yeah, we're recording now, so I mean.
Alright, so basically what we got going on here is this is just your basic DC, regulated DC power supply. You know, you got your standard circuits here to take the AC, or your high voltage to take your AC and go into DC, and this is how you filter everything out. You know, you can build these, you can get the plans for them, you know, off the internet. You can build them for about $100. You know, they work really well. You got your heat sinks here, you know, to back off any heat that you might be building up. And how we're using this today is we've actually got a negative voltage here and a positive voltage here. And here's your rheostats to control these. And basically, if you follow the line down, we have them going to these little alligator clips that have our probes for our DMM hooked into them so we can monitor the voltage. And just like we have black and red here on our actual cell, we have black and red for negative and positive that correspond to the pipes that we actually have in here. And how we've done this is we didn't want to spend a whole lot of money, so we cut the heads off of 2 water bottles, cut some holes equidistant apart so that they will hold the copper pipe and the steel pipe equidistant apart from each other. There's one on the top that you see right there, and there's one underneath it to make sure that they don't come too close to each other and they stay equidistant apart. This is just standard PVC pipe, 4-inch sewer line, copper pipe, black nickel steel pipe that we've sanded with coarse sandpaper down to make the metal actually porous so that we can get electron flow across, period. Now, if you do notice, there is some blue residue in here, as we've been using this heavily for the past couple of days. And this is just basically a chemical reaction from the copper pipe that is tarnished. You know, if you wash a penny again in the washing machine and it comes out that nice turquoise color, that is that reaction we got. Right here is basically for future R&D. We have a one-way valve on a rubber cap.
It's so dark. Goddamn.
Basically, you got, you know, your braided hose going to a one-way valve, but we're not worried about that today.
One-way valve, that's what that is. Anyways.
So here's basically our tap water. And we're going to fill this thing up, and we're going to activate it. And I'm going to show you how to tune the voltage using this to get a good constant reaction going, so that you can ensure that you will be generating hydrogen and oxygen by basic electrolysis that breaks the water down into its main components, that being hydrogen and oxygen.